Mwanjito mulgeria bwensoko TV goikabono liobalia balire na goika Chinsa Isano na Ibere chiabono mugaso chinga kina kwaliganiria Amayia asentra yo wenye kanso ikebu na butambire tenda na ndemo nyora wa tunyora somtano ito Facebook Bwensoko TV na bego YouTube Bwensoko TV kwanyara go kwemanya na gusangana ntwe aliagendete kwenekiwa. Togochaka beno manchito mulgeriani go togochaka kurwase county ya Homa Bay asaba menyibe county eyo bainanire birengeryo ao kuwatkana nogo keigwa wechinguru chobo koleri bo mugavana bwe county eyo bo mokonyi bo mugavana bwe county eyo Joseph Ojuge asegati yabo batebirumna nerebya abega kuwatia lichiko lyo mugavana bwe county eyo Gladys Wanga nabegati yabo bakomomochia omugavana bwe county eyo asaba batebanga nogo tabwatia Richiko.
Following the reshuffle of cabinet in Homa Bay County, we as the people of Homa Bay, we welcome and highly welcome the decision. And we can tell the High Excellency, the Governor, that that was a wonderful decision, being that you cannot work with political prostitutes. And in this case, whereby you give people opportunity to work for the people, and on the other hand, they tend to betraying you. And I think those people are not helping your 10-point agenda and helping the residents of Homa Bay County in terms of service delivery. Okay. In that case, that was a wonderful decision that was made by High Excellency, the Governor. You cannot work with people who are betraying you and backstabbing you. We want to tell His Excellency, Deputy Governor Oyugi Magwanga, you cannot serve the government and during the night time you betray the same government you're serving.
Under Article 47, Fair Administrative Action Act, a fair administrative action which is supposed to be efficient, lawful, and procedurally fair. Was it procedurally fair? Was it lawful to relinquish the County Executive Committee member in charge of lands without affording him even an opportunity to be heard? And there was no even notice which was made to the members of the public that the minister has been underperforming on his or her own duties. So to me, it appears to be this is just a political witch hunt. The government has been defeated in execution of the manifestos or the policies that given the residents of Homa Bay. The other ambit is that the minister who was to be in charge of agriculture, who was the deputy governor, has been relinquished the position. To me, that one appears to be the whims of the law. If you look at the County Governments Act, it is very clear that all the 47 governors in the Republic of Kenya, they have got the maximum number of ministers or county executive committee members whom they are supposed to be appointing. Like in real case in Homa Bay, we had 11 and we even complained. We wrote even communication memos to the relevant departments. No actions was taken. To us it appeared that the law was being raped. So based on that, we are supposed to have only 10 ministers and we cannot have 11 ministers. And that one in itself, the governor, in acknowledging that he has relinquished the position of the DG, she's also unfit to hold public office. And that is what is anchored in the law.
Manjito mulgeria togoska mutwe nigo omorugi bwo moraibense rechoruto asangire na borokiwa kurwase skuru yoboroso ya gachoroni na boigo gandini asenka ya yeja sugoi ime ye county ya Eldoret rechon nigabairira esabari yaye yobogima na bego kubasemia buna baranyale bakomenya chinga kiboigo abaga kubatalia chinsemo akolere tubulimi bwaye na kuba obosemia ao
go on fact-finding missions, exchange programs, kutembea, kuona mengi, kuona vile wa Kenya wengi wanaishi. Ndio usikae tu uko village ukifikiria kwamba kila mtu anaongea lugha yako. Tembea usikie watu wengine pia wanaongea lugha ingine, kwa sababu hii ndio Kenya ambayo tunataka. Kenya ambayo tunapendana. Kenya ambaye kuna amani. Kenya ambaye tunasema kwamba sisi sote ni ndugu na kina dada. It doesn't matter my language. There is also another Kenyan somewhere who speaks a different language that is my brother and my sister. And that is the kind of Kenya that our president is talking about. A Kenya that we love one another. A Kenya that we look at the person next to you even as more important than you. A Kenya that we will not want to hurt the person next to us, my sister and my brother. And that is why when we traverse this nation, going to different communities, looking at different cultures and adapting into those cultures, and then we become one nation. Sijui ni chakula gani mnakula kule nyumbani kule Kilifi, lakini jaribu pia, maana uko hapa Eldoret, taste the food of the people of Eldoret. When you get to Nakuru, taste the food of the people of Nakuru. When you get to Nairobi, taste the food of the people of Nairobi. That is the Kenya that we want. A Kenya, a people that love one another. Ni hapa niko Sache. Karibuni sana, tutakuwa na wakati mzuri sana. Nataka msisimuke, be excited, because it's going to be an exciting day. Hata mimi nimefurahi sana, maana hata mimi nitatembea pamoja na nyinyi ili tuweze kuona mambo ya ukulima. Mumeona tuko na watu ambao wamesomea hiyo mambo ya ukulima.
Na baigo chinga kiensegendete guchengera ritskuri nyamore miense nigo bono serikali ya boligwe kubakonya basae na kubosemia urabaranyare komenya na witanga no boroiro bwo bwenyamoreo.
15 to 24 ni almost 26%. Na chini ya 15 years ni another 25%. So more than 50% wote ni hawa productive age. Kutoka miaka 25 kushuka chini ndio the new infection. So sisi kama watu wa afya tunasikitika tukiona zile mbio tunaenda with our partners. The target for the youth kidogo tunataka tuwasimamilie zaidi wajielewe, because they are taking unnecessary risks. Because we are seeing an increased use of family planning, yet especially like the morning pill, yet they are not using prevention when it comes to HIV. They are ready to prevent themselves against pregnancy, but they are not doing much on HIV. That's why we probably are seeing more of infections among the youth.
Taifa limepatikana na uhaba wa mipira, ni kweli. Kwa hivyo kwetu sisi kama mashirika ambazo sisi za kiserikali ni kuirai serikali yetu kwamba at least tuweze kupata mipira hii. Kwa sababu tukitoa message kama hizi kwa watu, tunawaambia kwamba lazima mipira yapatikane. Na sasa hizi pia tunaingia katika sehemu ndio hiyo tunasema ya sherehe ya sheshe, na hatuna, tuko na uhaba wa mipira.
Government iweze ku resource mobilize vitu ili tuweze kusaidika, kwa sababu tukitegemea kwa tutakuwa tunangoja donors, itakuwa ni pigo kwetu.
Na baigo mwaziri bubare bweme Kipchumba Murkomen otebire buna ababegwa babeire baguturubanya omorembe chingaki chemekutano ya gisiasa mbachikoirerwa egetambokero egetende na yanigagocha maega yechiburaburo kwenekigwa asomusangirikano imekanisa ase chinsemo chia Kariobank boigo nigo egati echiburaburu chiabire chikwenekigwa no ene chingaki chobochorio boke kole no muraibensi ya Kenya ururogo chika kurasomo Inspector General kwenekebuna ngocha bali kubwatirwa egetambokero.
Deal with the issue of goons across the country. And I must say this, Your Excellency, this must be done without fear or favor. It must be done indiscriminately.
Wale ambao wanatumia vijana kama wahuni, watu ambao wanatumika kulete fujo, kupiganisha wananchi, kulete maafa, hawa ni watu ambao hatuwezi kukubali. Na nishamueleza Inspector General wetu wa polisi kwamba watu hawa wote lazima wachukuliwe hatua kali za kisheria, ndio tukomeshe uhuni na mambo ambayo yanaharibu usalama katika taifa letu la Kenya.
Na boigo abarai batenete kemergie chae kuruase factory ya ndima nigo baboliria abarai gotabeka siasa asoborai bwe kemeriekyo kolende banyale bagwikirania amaganio y'abananchi angmono abalimi bekemerikige chae nigo batebire buna babe bakobairera egento kerirete ebonasi yo mwaka oyo egachanse.
Vile tunasema hatutaki siasa kwa majani chai. Na hiyo siasa watu walikuwa wanaleta siasa. Hapa kwetu hatutaki kelele. Hii kelele ndio unasikia kwenye kuna kelele ndio hakuna pesa. Hapa kwetu kama sasa mnaona tumemaliza AGM, hakuna hata maswali kwa sababu kazi inaendelea, inafanyika vile inatakiwa kufanyika. Kwa hivyo hawa watu ambao wanatuletea siasa hatutaki kusikia. Ile kitu nilikuwa nasema, hawa watu ambao wanakuja kusema ati pesa itoshanishwe. Sisi ile kazi tunafanya hapa ni quality. Tunavuna quality na lazima quality iendelee mbele. Kama hii kampuni hapa ni Ndima Tea Factory Company Limited. Hii si factory ya wakulima wengi, hii ni factory ya wakulima wa hapa. Na hawa ndio watasema vile wanataka kufanya na factory yao. Si ati watu wakuja waseme ati tutalipa watu pesa inatoshana. Hiyo hatuwezi kubali. Hata mtu mahali yako akiota hiyo asahau. Tunaomba serikali na hawa watu wenye wanaongea sana waangalie taxes ambazo mkulima wa majani chai analipishwa taxes kama 30. Please, bwana PS na wale wengine, angalieni ile taxes zinalipwa na mkulima wa chai. Ondoeni hizo taxes, alafu mkulima wa chai apate pesa.
Nabaigo omugavana bwe county ya Kericho Eric Mutai hoikire bosio bwe bunge ya Senate asakoringorwa igoro yobotumekibwe nimo ye county yo nabuna yabeire yekobwatokwa.
We were all present when certain allegations were made. Those allegations are not in this report. So what we deal with now is just reconciliation and a proper schedule and an assurance that you are paying the right people, an assurance that you are paying when payments are due, and an assurance that you are not borrowing from these deposits and retentions account to do other things.
The following measures have been undertaken and institutionalized. Number one, the county government has commenced a complete reconciliation of the deposit and retention ledger, which includes preparing a detailed aging analysis of build-ups and retentions. Number two, linking each balance to specific contracts, suppliers, or performance guarantees. This exercise is ongoing, and to this end, the CCF Finance has appointed a team to oversee development of master register for treasurer's money, as shown in the next 50. But then the accountant tells me that, let me ask the accountant to say something on it.
We have instituted these controls touching on retention, and now we are maintaining a retention register and a control ledger for each department. That is what we have done.
If I was to design a system, that would be very possible. Is it that if IFMIS cannot do that?
Honorable Chair, the integration between IFMIS and internet banking, there is a gap there, whereby when you deduct from IFMIS, it will show you've deducted 10% from a certain supplier. But when you move the money to the retention account, the details do not reflect in the bank statement.
Mwanjito Mulgeria nalia gutwikira ase studio ito nigo chigari cha MC batatu be bunge county ya Kisii abo bakwamiriria serikali yo mugavana Simbarati nigo chiature amagoro emambia yeritko lya lero asama gacho yebunge eyo nabantu batamanyikanitie ekera MC abo bagendete nigikaro ime yebunge yo Mwanjito Mulgeria turarora na bigo gotegerera chinkwana chiabo.
Is a matter of concern for all of us, particularly happening in a very important place. A county assembly is a designated place that we would not want to see something like that happening. It's an incident that has happened, and in our response, we are going to, I would have assured the county assembly members that as we secure the county assembly, we are also investigating a matter that has occurred here with the seriousness that it deserves, because it is not something that we would expect it to happen in a designated place like this. And beyond that, we are also scaling up this security just to ensure that something like that does not happen in future. But in the meantime, we'll get to the bottom line and find out who are involved in that heinous act and the motive of the action that has occurred here a few minutes ago. So I just want to assure our members that your safety is secured, and at the end of the day, we'll get to the bottom line of it, and it will be for public consumption. Everybody will know what has transpired. Yes.
Thank you.
Njengo kwane kegusi. My name Omwamba Nicodemus of Watch. Nalenga assembly. Nko the bunegari ane abochoirwa maguru. The motive I don't know. But because I'm here and the security agency, they have come, they have promised to dig out and know what is the motive. The only thing I know in Kisii County, I'm elected from Wachiburabu, and I've been championing for my people to get the development, which is not there. Any time I put something on development, it's being removed, and it's being removed from executive. So if it's the executive targeting me, my God above will target them first, and I know that. I know the God I believe, even if this is political, but the God I believe, you will receive the result very soon. Thank you.
Honorable Ibere and Honorable Mwamba. We were informed when we were on session. We came out as honorable members. We confirmed, and we have called the security agency, and they are here. They are going to start investigating immediately. Because anywhere in the world, the assembly is the most protected area. We don't expect this kind of an event in the assembly. But nevertheless, since now the security agency are here, I can request them that they increase the security for this place, because these premises, they are housing the governor of the Kisii County, because one of the vehicles which has been destroyed, it is in the front, in the office of the governor. And it is parked there. So meaning security has become an issue. We are requesting you increase the security for honorary members so that we can be able to transact our business, because if we don't, we are not giving services to our people. Thank you. That's what has happened. Let us leave the security agents to investigate, and they will give us the answer for that.
Mwanjito Mulgeria nongo kuputorera Amayia, Chinsa, Isano na Ibere kuri no Mwanjito Mulgeria chigora Chinsa 10 no yenyore ayenda ya mange no yominto Ishmael Mogere na bigondo che ase studio ito toldi onyarika wikena asomoro birio oya munyari mo kwegokia kuri na sibano Mwanjito Mulgeria tigangoganirio omwasomu ya tumerene ankyo asemese ya mangana Amayia unabutambe rieterende na ndemo.
Eye Nensoko TV, Oboroso Bumugusi.